All right, let's talk about the Mandalorian Season 3 finale, Chapter 24, The Return. And of course, I will go into spoilers, so if you've not seen the episode, best tune away now. So let's get into my thoughts about this episode. And I would say this finale was solidly good, but also a bit underwhelming, like this whole season's kind of been. Like I've liked it, or I like this episode, but it was just kind of like, wow, this could have been a lot better. This whole season could have been a lot better. But I just really want to talk about the episode for now. But yeah, the episode, I was entertained. I was entertained for the most part. We start right away with Bo-Katan and the other Mandos getting away, coming off of last episode. And really, you could have merged episode 7 and 8 and maybe into one long episode. But I guess I can see why they wanted to stretch out into a couple episodes at the end of the season. So yeah, but we'll start off with Axe Wolves going up to the fleet. And yeah, he did some heroic stuff in this episode with him crashing it down. And a lot of people thought, he was going to be maybe a traitor or whatever, maybe a spy. And it kind of almost seemed that way. When he, of course, in this part of the episode, but yeah, he prevailed to crash the ship down. He got out of there before it crashed. So Axe Wolf's kind of a hero, or actually kind of a big hero for crashing that ship into that base, into the Imperial base. And then we get to Din breaking loose, coming off of him getting captured in the last episode, and he broke loose pretty quickly. I thought they were going to interrogate him or bring him somewhere to interrogate him or something like that with like Moff Gideon or whatever. But he broke loose pretty quick in this episode. And Grogu was there to help, of course. Grogu was there to help. So yeah, that was cool to see him come and help. I mean, I know Grogu was going to help. I just thought maybe we're going to get him like just rummaging through all these like Beskar troopers. But it was cool, I guess, to see him help. And he's saying no. I think that's cool. But like the one thing I thought was going to happen, I thought we were going to see Din's helmet come off, or we were going to see Pedro Pascal in this episode. And we did not see that at all. And we didn't even see it all season. So I was hoping for that maybe in like an interrogation scene or something like that. I think it would have been best, but I don't know. I guess, like I'm guessing Pedro Pascal was not filming at all this season. Like he was just doing the voice work for this season, and I guess he wasn't on set. I guess it was just Brandon Wayne and Lateef. I forget the other guy's name, the stunt guy's name. But I'm guessing it was just them on set. But yeah, I don't know. I was kind of disappointed because I really want to see I really want to see Din Djarin with his helmet off some of the time. I mean, he can have the helmet on most of the time, I guess, but I don't know. I don't want him here. I don't want him to be part of like the children of the watch and like having that like sort of mantra of keeping the helmet on all the time. But I don't know. But this scene was all right. This scene was good where he like, not that scene, but like, I mean, that scene was great from season 2. But yeah, the scene where he breaks loose, I don't even have pictures of that. But then later, R5, of course, assists later when Din is fighting these Beskar troopers at the laser gates here. I thought this was pretty badass, where he has like the shield and that baton sword, whatever. I guess it's more like a baton, but I thought that's pretty cool. Like it almost seemed very video game like, where he's just like waiting to fight other troopers. But I thought that was pretty cool. And then him and Grogu find the Moff Gideon clones that, Gideon was cloning and hoping he could use the Force. And this is why he wanted Grogu, I guess. He wanted to give the Force to his clones. So yeah, I guess his clones were going to be all like dark troopers. So yeah, could have been wild. Could have been wild. I mean, he was all obsessed with it, but it wasn't going to be him using the Force though. He's like, I remember when he gets mad about it towards the end of the episode, he's like, it almost feels like he was going to be the one using the Force when he was not going to be the one. using the Force. Without hesitation, Din just destroys all these clones. So yeah, I was okay, damn. And then we get back to Bo-Katan. And there's a scene before this where they go to the gardens. I thought that was a pretty cool scene to show what Mandalore was like in the past and how they could have it be in the future. So I thought that was cool. But this scene was just awesome where she's just flying in with a darksaber, the armor beside her, like all the Mandalorians flying in and fighting the Beskar troopers. I thought it was great. It was kind of cartoonish in a way, but like it was awesome. It was awesome to see the armor fight with her hammer. I thought that was pretty cool. She looked pretty badass in that moment also. So yeah, I thought that was a wild scene. That was very, very entertaining to watch. And yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But then the Moff Gideon again, of course, he was mad. He was big mad over his clones getting destroyed. So yeah, Din and Gideon end up fighting. And then Bo-Katan comes in. And then we get one of the big moments of the episode, of course, when the darksaber gets destroyed by Gideon. And I'm kind of conflicted about this because, yeah, I think it's kind of cool in a way that this show that Bo-Katan can beat him, or they can like beat him without the darksaber, and that they don't need it. But it's the darksaber. Like darksaber is, I mean, one of the most iconic like sabers in kind of Star Wars lore, I guess, throughout throughout Clone Wars, Rebels, and now in The Mandalorian. And I was just thinking about it. I just wish that it hadn't been destroyed. And Bo-Katan just got it back. So I was like, I want to see her more with the darksaber. Or I don't know. It's just so weird that they decided, oh, we're gonna write in where it gets destroyed. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's got a cool purpose of it being destroyed, but it's just like, man, I don't know. I think I'm just being selfish. Maybe I just selfishly want the like darksaber to still be around and for Bo-Katan to wield it still. So yeah, but no one's gonna be with it now unless they, I don't know. Is it possible they can make another one? I don't know, but yeah, I'm kind of conflicted on it. There's like a message to it I like, but I want it to still be around. But also we got Grogu here fighting the Praetorian guards, of course. Him and Din fighting them. I liked when him and Din worked together and taking out these Praetorian guards. And Grogu using the Force, of course, hopping up on the rails, of course. So I thought, okay, that was cool. And then it was pretty cool to see all of them come together and defeat Moff Gideon. I thought it was a pretty cool scene. Them all just use their abilities, use their, like, whatever they have. But, of course, with the Grogu using the Force to, like, he actually used the Force on Gideon. And, of course, used the Force to, like, direct the fire away from them. But Moff Gideon's death, like, I was kind of underwhelmed by that because I was like, okay, we're just gonna have him being burned, I guess, like this. I don't know. I just wish there was more to it, I guess, unless somehow Gideon survived this, but I don't think he did. I doubt he did because I don't think you can have Gideon like survive this one. I just don't think so. It just feels like he was tacked onto the season because we didn't see him come in till like the last two episodes, and really, like they mentioned him in like another episode before, of course, saying, oh, he didn't make trial, but yeah, he was only in 2 episodes, the last 2 episodes this season, so it really didn't feel like he was a major part for this season until the end, and then of course they kill him off. So yeah, I don't know. I just found his death and his part of the season just underwhelming, and that's all we're gonna see of him. I'm just kind of disappointed with that. We do see some sweet moments at the end though, like Grogu getting adopted by Din as his Mandalorian apprentice. So he's now going to be known as Din Grogu, which is kind of cool. I actually like that. I think I like that more than just Grogu. Din Grogu. And also this was a pretty cool scene of them at the Great Forge with Bo-Katan up there. So yeah, I thought that was cool. For Mandalore. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see what Mandalore is like in the next season of season 4, whenever that is. That would be pretty cool to see it. But of course, Mando goes to Carson Teva because he wants to work with the New Republic, I guess, as a kind of a independent contractor. I think that's what they said, or something like that. But yeah, he's gonna work with Carson Teva here. I think that's pretty cool. that Carson Teva, like, he got a bigger role this season, and he's gonna have a bigger role in, like, I guess season 4 now, and that does tease what they're gonna have for season 4, because he's gonna be going around and doing different they're probably going on different, like, missions and different quests. I guess it would be like season 1 in a way. So yeah, that might be kind of neat to have. And of course, IG-11 is back as a marshal to Navarro, as we saw him we saw him kind of die twice now. I mean, he kind of died with the Praetorian Guards, of course, even though he wasn't really alive. It was just like Grogu controlling him, or Grogu piloting him. But yeah, but it's cool to see IG-11 back as the new marshal to Navarro. And Din and Grogu are going to live there apparently too. And that's a sweet scene that ended off with Din and Grogu, of course. So yeah, I thought it was sweet, and I guess they're just going to live in the little home right there. It's pretty cool. Father and son, Din Djarin and Din Grogu. But yeah, but sweet moment to end the episode. But with its finale, I think it's probably my least, or no, it's definitely my least favorite of the 3 finales so far. And this is definitely my least favorite season of the 3 seasons. There was stuff I enjoyed about this season, but then there was stuff I didn't really quite like. And as a full story for this season, I was very much underwhelmed. But I really don't think I was disappointed, because I enjoyed some, like, a lot of stuff. But I don't know. I might think that later. I might be disappointed later just thinking about this season. But it was definitely a step down from season 2, and season 2 was great. Season 2 set the season up for a bit, like, heavy expectations. And also my expectations were pretty high coming off Andor, even though Andor is pretty much nothing like The Mandalorian or any of the other Star Wars shows. But still, with the writing from that show, I just wanted something better for this season of The Mandalorian. Yeah, those are my thoughts on the season. They're kind of my initial thoughts, because next week I may think different. I may hate the season. I don't know. I probably won't go that far. But yeah, but you can tell me what you thought about this season. Were you like me, and were you kind of lukewarm in this season? Or did you enjoy it? Or did you hate it? You can tell me down below. And you can stick on my channel for more Star Wars talk, movie reviews, trailer reactions, all that on my channel. So yeah, hit that sub button. So till next time, I'll see you guys later. Rebel out.